This is KHQA News at 6. It's your news now.
The price of trash stickers in Quincy is going up, and there are more changes to come. What you should expect as the new ordinance takes effect.
Plus, Quincy's council chambers will be going to the dogs. What concerned residents have to say about animal control in the city.
But first, measles could threaten the tri-states. A local community already has a confirmed case. How to safeguard yourself and your family. Cases of the flu are a major concern every winter, but a much more serious virus now has appeared in the tri-states. A
case of measles has been confirmed by the McDonough County Health Department. The department says a young child in the area was contagious with the virus from February 14th to the 23rd. The child had recently traveled overseas, which is common to many cases. It is unknown at this point whether or not the child had all of their immunizations. Department Administrator Lynette Kale says the virus is very rare, but it has made a resurgence in recent years.
In 2000, the CDC actually declared measles to be eliminated here in the United States. In the last couple of years, the average was about 60 cases a year. And last year we saw a huge jump in that, and we actually had 189 cases in the United States.
Kale says she does not know the last time a case appeared in the county. She also says children without all of the proper vaccinations are at the biggest risk. The virus can start with flu-like symptoms and usually includes a rash that begins on the child's head.
The Quincy City Council has spoken. Trash collection sticker prices will go up, and other changes are in store along with that price hike. KHQA's Allison Brown is live in Quincy to explain what you should expect before the changes take effect.
There is an ordinance that says that private haulers like this one are not allowed to operate within city lines. Come May, private companies, again, like the one who owns this dumpster, may not be allowed back in the city. It's pickup day for some trash customers in Quincy. In just a few months, the way residents deal with trash is going to be very different. In Monday's night city council meeting, city members voted to raise the garbage sticker price to 75 cents. They also voted to allow 95-gallon totes to be used as an option with a monthly fee of $12.99. Mayor Kyle Moore hopes that the option of the tote will bring people back to use the city's services.
At this moment, they're mandated that there's not supposed to be other haulers in town that operate. It's not illegal for people to use them, but it's illegal for those haulers to operate. Now, obviously, we know that law is not being enforced.
Many businesses like Accurate Home Audio use a private hauler. The owner says,
"We use a private hauler because we have trash needs that the city of Quincy can't handle. We need a small dumpster. We can't just throw it all in bags and set it outside."
Millhauser says he would rethink using the city if they could accommodate his needs. New trash mandates go into effect later this spring, but between now and then, the city has a lot to discuss, including if it wants to enforce the private hauler ordinance and when people can sign up for the totes. Mayor Moore would like to lift the ban that would allow private haulers to operate within city lines. If that is done, he would like to charge a 5% franchise fee. But he did reiterate to me that nothing is set in stone yet, and a lot needs to be discussed before anything is final. Reporting live from Quincy, Allison Brown, KHQA News.
All right, Allison, thank you very much. The Quincy Animal Control Commission plans to meet tomorrow evening at 5:30 in the Quincy's council chambers. Several area residents are expected to turn out for the meeting to discuss animal control issues. The meeting comes after Quincy police confiscated an emaciated yellow lab from a home on the city's south side on January 30th. Concerned residents told KHQA they had complained to the police department about the dog on South 6th Street for years. Complaints ranged from the dog not receiving adequate nutrition, being left out in extreme frigid and hot temperatures, and not having a long enough tether. The meeting is open to the public. Well, it's time to talk weather with Chief Meteorologist Mike Cole. Mike, a little bit of snow overnight and maybe more later this week?
That is correct, Ross. We're going to be looking at chances of snow increasing as we head into Friday. For right now, we have snow in the region. It's just not earmarked for the tri-states. Much of the snow diving down to our southwest through the middle part of Missouri around the Columbia area. Could be seeing some light snow over parts of Audrain County there around Mexico, Missouri. But outside of that, things are quieting down across the region. It's a chilly one out there right now with, once again, maybe a snow flurry or two off to the south and west of Quincy. We're going to be looking at clearing skies, generally speaking, tonight. It will be breezy as well. Bitterly cold temperatures down near 0 degrees will result in wind chill values around 15 degrees below zero. And we will see lots of sunshine, though, on a happy note for tomorrow and Thursday. But then the snow returns. I'll tell you more about that in your weekend forecast coming up.
Thank you, Mike. It's a question designed to make you think. Could you live without me? That message is written on gravestones down Main Street outside of Quincy High School. This week is Cars Week at the high school. Students are getting different messages about driving safely. Organizers say the project's goal is to save as many lives as possible.
I think it's important because usually it's teachers or adults telling us, drive safe, put your seatbelts on, but when it's your peers telling you what to do, you're more apt to listen and to try and be safe.
You can follow the project on Twitter and on Instagram by the handle @QHSCars.
A Macomb business came up with a unique way to combine a 60-year customer appreciation celebration with a cause that affects hundreds of families in McDonough and the surrounding counties. KHQA's Stephen Johnson tells us how Berkey's Farm Store turns its celebration into one for the entire community.
1 in 5 kids right now are really facing that food insecurity, wondering where their next meal will come from.
To help turn those numbers around, Berkey's Farm Store in Macomb turned its 60th anniversary Customer Appreciation Day into an opportunity to donate to food pantries and other service agencies in the area.
People understand that their friends and neighbors are the people who could need their help and that they may be in that situation someday too. And so it's really important to see a community come together in the way that they have to support the food banks.
As customers enjoyed a free pancake and sausage breakfast, they also had the opportunity to donate $10 or more to the food banks and to enter their name in a raffle to win this restored 1954 Farmall Super MTA tractor. To make the donations go farther, Berkey's decided to take cash donations instead of canned items.
You could buy a can of beans for $1, or you could give the food bank $1, and they can get, for every $1, they can get $10 worth of food.
Diane Erickson is the agency relations and volunteer coordinator for the Riverbend Food Bank out of Davenport, Iowa, which serves a 22-county area including 17 counties in Illinois. She says Berkey's willingness to support the fight against hunger will make a huge difference.
It brings awareness to the whole issue of hunger, which can sometimes be a hidden issue. And it also gives people from farm communities like we're seeing today exposure to it and gives them an opportunity to make a difference in these children's lives.
Stephen Johnson, KHQA News, Macomb.
Your opportunity to donate doesn't end today. Berkey's is taking donations until April 4th. You can stop by the Macomb store or donate online at berkey.com/hunger.
Still ahead, there was a very special basketball game in the Tri-States today. We'll take you to a special Olympics tournament in Carthage and share the message participants want you to appreciate. Plus, another teacher has a chance to make educational dreams come true. Meet our latest recipient of KHQA's One Class at a Time Award, next on KHQA News at 6.
You're watching KHQA News at 6 with Carol Sowers, Ross Green, Chief Meteorologist Mike Cole, and Sports Director Chris Dewar. This is KHQA. It's your news now.
Another teacher in the Tri-States has been awarded the money to help make her classroom a little brighter.
KHQA and our sponsors, Continental Cement, Green America Recycling, and Titan International, gave $1,000 to this month's One Class at a Time recipient. KHQA's Megan Townley introduces us to our winner.
Music is an important part of Nan Wood's life. She incorporates it into the lives of others by teaching it at St. Dominic's School. When she found out she had won the One Class at a Time award, she says she felt shocked.
I'm totally stunned. I certainly was not expecting this. When I wrote the grant and filled out the application, I thought our kids have so much fun with the different percussion instruments, but of course it takes money to purchase those instruments.
Wood plans to buy more instruments to introduce her students to them. Students like Hadley Klingel were thrilled to see Wood win the award.
I think she's really deserving for this award because she's really compassionate about what she does. She just loves working with us in her school, and she loves teaching us new things. She's a really great teacher. She is just the best music teacher you could possibly ask for.
She's a really good choice because she's very good at teaching the kids how to do stuff, and she's really patient with them. She can teach us all kinds of new things with it.
She's great, and then she teaches us how to play every instrument, and it's really nice.
Wood hopes the new opportunities within her music class will leave a lasting impact on her students.
So I suppose as a music teacher, that's the most rewarding, is seeing those children who come into class and they enjoy music, they pick up an instrument and they start playing and they can play for the rest of their lives. So I'm thrilled for my kids and all the opportunities that it's going to present for them.
Megan Townley, KHQA News, Quincy.
That is definitely the best part of my job. If you're interested in applying for One Class at a Time, you can head to our website, khqa.com. We'd love to hear from you.
And a previous winner of One Class at a Time hosted a special basketball event today. Students from Greg Honer's senior social studies class at Illini West in Carthage joined Special Olympic athletes in a championship basketball tournament. Honer says that the event gives his kids a chance to take the lessons they learn in class and apply them to real life. He also says that working with the Special Olympians, it gives his students and the community the opportunity to appreciate what's really important in life.
By doing this, I think we're coming down to earth, and it's a very simple thing to do, but you gain so much from it. And I think so many times in our hustle and bustle world today, we don't ever stop and think about, why don't we just take a big deep breath, slow down a little bit, and see what really matters.
Honer's students trained for several weeks with the Special Olympians before the big game. It's been going on for more than 5 years.
And we're going to see more cold weather ahead as we head through tonight into tomorrow morning. No surprise there, but lots of sunshine coming our way. I'll have the full forecast next.
Mark Baker, blah, blah, blah. Years.
This was recently?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Go home last night, pick up the Quincy Herald wig. His mother passed away.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's too bad. Where's he now?
Albany, New York.
Is he still in the news?
I don't know. He was the last time I knew.
Okay. Yeah, I remember, because he would anchor with Nora, wouldn't he? Or no, Shan.
Shan, yeah.
Is Shan still? She's not there anymore, right?
Oh, no. She left it just 2 years, I think.
Oh.
She quit.
Yeah, I remember Mark because it was him and Corey McCloskey and Steve Wheaton and Shan.
Mm-hmm.
And he lost to Lane Evans.
Wow, very good.
Was that for a state rep seat?
Congress.
Oh, Congress.
Mm-hmm.
Now, your exclusive 7-storm team forecast.
Greetings one and all. It's going to be a chilly one out there tonight. Temperatures are already falling. We had highs in the 20s and the teens. The Sleep Tight weather cam right now showing plenty of clouds out there. We've even had some snow flurries fall from those clouds across the area today. Currently, best chances for snow are in the southwestern part of the viewing area over into central Missouri. We have a wave of snow streaming from northwest to southeast. Could clip our southwestern viewing counties here with some snow showers or flurries anywhere from Paris, Missouri, back down towards looks like probably Mexico, Missouri, that is. And this will all be moving off to the southeast as high pressure builds in tonight. The clouds we have will give way to clearing skies, and the temperatures we have right now will give way to single digits below and above 0 degrees by tomorrow morning. 16 right now in Quincy. It's 12 in Fort Madison. Still holding on to the 20s over in Jacksonville and Pittsfield at this very hour. So as we check out the wind chill values, the winds factored in with those cold temperatures really tell you what it feels like out there. And it feels like it's below 0 already in Macomb and in Fort Madison. And we're going to see these readings drop off as we go through the rest of the night. The winds currently out of the northwest, 10 to 15 miles an hour in Fort Madison, Quincy, and Pittsfield and Macomb. And really, we're not looking for any big changes here as we go through the night ahead as well. Generally speaking, light winds, but with the cold air, it doesn't take too much of that wind to make it feel even colder out there. See a little increase here, axis of some higher winds coming in over the course of the nighttime hours and then fading away by sunrise tomorrow morning. Then as we go through the day, we'll watch for winds to start to pick up again. The yellows indicating stronger winds here on our spectrum. And then we'll look for a front to come through tomorrow night that will bring in additionally cold temperatures right across the region once again for Thursday. Mostly cloudy to cloudy skies out there right now. It's 16 degrees out at the airport. The winds are out of the north-northwest at 16 miles an hour. Generally speaking, temperatures in the teens and single digits already to the north. We have some 30s over southern Missouri and 22 out in Indy, 27 in St. Louis, 18 currently over in Kansas City. So as we check out the larger view, we do have high pressure up to the northwest. This is going to slide southeastward across the area. It's also going to give us our northwest winds tonight, but it's also going to draw in colder temperatures on those northwest winds, and that's going to help to bring that temperature drop as we head towards tomorrow morning. We have that snow out over central Missouri. The models here will show that it will stay off to the southwest of the tri-states, generally speaking, as we go through the evening hours. We'll look for skies to clear out overnight. Lots of sunshine tomorrow and dry. Lots of sunshine on Thursday and dry, but not so much on Friday. Look what happens here. Snow percolates up into the region all across the tri-states, probably picking up an inch or two of accumulating snows as we go through the day on Friday. And we have more of that to come as we head through the upcoming weekend. Look for a low around 2 here in Quincy with clearing skies after midnight. Tomorrow, take it up to 24 with plenty of beautiful sunshine out there. Winds out of the northwest initially becoming southwest later in the day. 7-day forecast details, well, we're going to see more sunshine on Thursday. However, it's going to be a cold one. Temperatures only there near 15 degrees. Friday, 50-50 shot of some snow across the region. Saturday, a little bit of a lighter amount possible. 19 for a high, though. Not so much fun there for the first day of March. By Sunday, that's when things get really fun if you like winter weather. Who doesn't like winter weather at this point? I mean, come on. I've only been talking about it for about 5 months, I feel like, right now. And there you go. Saturday night and Sunday, we're going to have some snow and freezing rain around. We're going to have more snow on Monday. And we're going to start off March just like we've been doing all winter long. So we've got lots of fun there.
You know, you might as well not hide from it. It's going to happen. We can't change it. Just put it out there. 70% chance on Sunday.
But I'm going for broke because, as you can see on Tuesday night, 7 below. I just want to, keep on keeping on. That's what I do here. The 7 storm team. So let's talk about something else that's of importance. You have the opportunity to become a National Weather Service storm spotter. On Monday, March 3rd, the St. Louis Weather Service Forecast Office will visit John Wood Community College's auditorium. During its visit, the National Weather Service will certify those in attendance to become official storm spotters. It's completely free. That means Will Wilson will be attending and open to the public. The 7 storm team will also be present there. That would include myself. I'm the one speaking, and then also Tegan and Jeremy. You can come out there and learn much more about your chances to win this storm shelter right there. You got to be present to win, though, and it's going to be a good time out there Monday night.
Right. We keep hearing every day that more and more people are attending, so that doesn't mean we won't have room for you. Please come.
Come on out.
Turn things over to sports now, and Will, before you go to that Storm Spotters class, we got some basketball to talk about.
Yeah, we're talking Fort Madison basketball. Big game against KHQA tomorrow. Chris Dewar checks in with the Hounds when we get back.
Now, from across the tri-states, this is KHQA Sports.
With win number 18 against Fairfield, the Fort Madison boys basketball program reached a new high watermark. But that's just a glimpse of the Hounds' desire to remake themselves a powerhouse. As Chris Dewar details, they took a major stride in that direction last night.
There's a new experience for us to win as a group in the postseason, and at a neutral site is something we haven't had to do before and haven't been able to do before. So it's hopefully the first of a couple.
Monday's victory was also validation for playing a brutal schedule down the stretch, one that may have allowed the Hounds to get better from being punched in the mouth a bit at season's end.
Score-wise, I guess we have, but we've faced some pretty good opponents on the road, and actually we were kind of happy about that down the stretch, to have to travel and play some physical teams, and just kind of what we knew we'd see in the postseason. I think our kids really, it was a good experience for them, because that first half, Fairfield really came out and pushed us, and we're ready to go, and we did a good job battling through, getting some stops and hitting some shots, and did a great job from the line late.
We didn't give up on each other, and we pulled through at the end. Second half, so we just got to keep that up from the start.
But yeah, Colton Herrick had a career high, and Bryson Abbey also with the season high. Those guys really stepped up and really carried us at times when they were doubling miles. So great effort by our role players.
I'm really excited. I think we got a good shot, and we'll just keep working hard in practice like we've been, and we'll be all right.
And we take you to Q&D's sectional semifinal game last night. Coach Owen, a little concerned coming into this one. They would answer the bell. Cassidy Foley, she's going to find Erica Obert right there behind the arc. She's going to bang that three home right there. Obert on the other end, she's going to come up with the steal, reciprocate the favor right here, pass this one to Foley. She's going to go in, little kiss off the glass for the lay-in. Then Q&D would really get busy. Kristen Gangenbacher coming off the Mary Beth Hugenberg screen. She's going to lay that one in. And then Q&D, they're going to get a turnover. Miss Gangenbacher absolutely pumped up. The crowd loving what they see from the girls, and they're just going to keep it going. She's going to penetrate, find Mary Beth Hugenberg. She's going to get the baseline J going right there. And then U-High, they're going to be coming back down the floor. Going to make it an 18-point game here late, but Q&D would just keep their foot on the gas pedal, and they wouldn't take it off. Working the ball, Hugenberg, she's going to lay it in. They go up 22 there. They're going to go on to win this one 54-30. They'll play Thursday for the title game. Exciting game. We'll see what happens on Thursday, but I think just the way they're playing, I don't think anybody's going to beat them.
They're tough. They're just steamrolling. They get into that playoff mindset, and then all bets are off. Really.
And they're peaking at the right time.
Absolutely.
So.
Nothing new there, right?
No, not at all.
Thanks, Will. Back after this.
We're all just as tired of the snow as you are. Spring will arrive eventually, right? Promise me that.
Someone on Facebook last night, I forget her name, she gave me trouble for smiling when I said we were going to have more snow coming our way. So I'm going to put on my best grumpy look face right now. We do have more snow coming, everyone.
That is pretty
It's
grumpy,
a sad
actually.
state. Well, you know, I've been working on it all day. But look at this. We have sunshine, so I can smile about that. 24 for a high on Wednesday. 15 cold degrees for a high on Thursday. Snow chances sweep across the region Friday. And then for Saturday and Sunday, about the only really good thing weather-wise I can say there is March begins Saturday.
But not
It's
well.
not looking really good
What,
there.
in like a lion, out like a lamb, and
That's
vice
correct.
versa?
That is absolutely correct. We hope so.
Yeah, what does snow mean, lion or lamb?
Lion.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that means good news for the end of the month, right?
That's right.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you again tonight at 10.
You're half full.